60
Okay,
seconds.
we got top brass on the set today, so let's keep it in our pants, all right?
Hey, my name's Raul. How many people do we have playing? One player. That means less work for me. Another thing, you want 7 or 21 questions? Thanks, you're a real peach there, babe. Okay, here we go. A question pops up, you know the answer, you buzz in. You hit the button on your controller that corresponds with the answer. It's that simple. Looky here, use one of these buttons to buzz in. Then choose your answer by hitting one of the 4 buttons over here on the right, okay? Okay.
10 seconds.
Let's go to black.
9.
All right, folks,
8.
see you on the other
Graphics are
side.
good to go on our end.
Six.
Cue the logo.
5,
behind the lady
4,
in the blue parka.
3.
Silver Lining Tarot Center, making the great beyond just a little bit greater.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yada, yada, yada. Well, all right, that's out of the way. So it's just you playing this time around, huh? Nothing to be ashamed of. Just don't let it happen again. Well, let's get started.
Anywhere? All right. Start the music.
Category, please. The category? An apple a day makes me bark like a dog. And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Let's rock. Suppose your partner decides to liven up your sex life by using a love apple. Which activity might be a part of your next intimate encounter? Stuffing a tomato, juicing an orange, steaming a turnip, or plucking a rosebud? When the tomato was first introduced to Europe, those crazy French called it the love apple.
Oh, désirez-vous la pomme de mort?
Oui.
Oh la la!
Okay, I need a category. Coming at you. An explorer and an explorer. You give me a right answer, I give you $3,000. Put your tray in the upright position, it's time for takeoff. If the founder of Detroit had driven into the Motor City in the car that bears his name, what would the early settlers of the city have seen? Nash navigating a Nash, Cadillac cruising in a Cadillac, Rickenbacker roving in a Rickenbacker, or DeLorean driving a DeLorean? Survey says that you wish you'd pick this. The guy who founded Detroit had the fancy name of Antoine Lomé de la Mothe Cadillac or something, which would lead you to believe that the first Cadillac had a beaver pelt interior. I need a category. Let's see what we got going. True lies and half-baked plot points. $2,000 for a correct answer. Hey, if you haven't seen Arnold's movie True Lies yet, pause the game, go out and rent it. In the True Lies hotel room scene where Jamie Lee Curtis's character dances erotically for her husband, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, which of the following is true? He knows it's her, she doesn't know it's him, neither of them knows it's the other, she knows it's him, he thinks it's not her, or it's a matter of national security. Neither of them know it's the other? Nope, not true, but they are both glad it's not Tom Arnold. For the curious, here's the right answer. Arnold knows it's her, but she doesn't know it's him. Is he turned on by her moves or just envious of her pecs? We're never quite sure. All right, hit me.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah!
And this one is Bulletproof Malpractice Suit. $3,000 for this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. If DC Comics put out a line of D&C comics, which cool new superhero would most likely be featured? Coroner Kid, Speculum Woman, Local Anesthesia Man, or dancing around like a jackass guy? Local Anesthesia Man?
Must save Earth. If only Foot wasn't numb.
In case you're wondering, a D&C is a procedure used to scrape cells off the uterine lining, and a speculum is used to dilate the woman's, down there parts.
I've got you now, Speculum Woman. Now relax your knees and scooch up. This might be a little cold.
Okay, pick a category.
You don't wanna blow it on number 5.
Well, what do we have here? Toy is yacht, spelled backwards. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. Which of these toys was not introduced at the 1998 Toy Fair in New York? WNBA Barbie, Rockin' Barf, Carnage, or Amistad action figures? No, it's a real toy. It's apparently a musical instrument that looks like, well, like barf. Fun. Let's take a look at the right answer. Yeah, for some reason, no one thinks it's a good idea to make little toy slaves. Category, please. Well, looks like this category is, did you know that Play-Doh's non-toxic? I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Suppose Plato and Socrates get into a heated argument. If Socrates covers his eyes and screams, "I can't see you, so you don't exist," what kind of argument are they having? Epistemological, ontological, chronological, or deontological? Now, epistemological arguments deal with the nature of knowledge, something you obviously don't know much about. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Ontological arguments are metaphysical arguments that deal with the nature of existence. So it's either that or a temper tantrum. It's so hard to tell sometimes. Okay, I need a category. This one's called Sing a Sunny Song. Looks like this one's going for $1,000. So I think we've all heard that Smash Mouth song, Walking on the Sun, enough by now, right? Well, considering what kind of star our sun is, what could the song Walking on the Sun alternately be titled? Walking on the Helium Quasar, Walking on the Red Giant, Walking on the Yellow Dwarf, or Walking on the White Nova? Walking on the White Nova? God, I didn't even realize they made Novas anymore. Should have picked this. The sun in our solar system is a yellow dwarf. Walking on dwarfs? You know, we got laws against that sort of thing in this country. I need a category. For your enjoyment, a proven formula. This one can net you $1,000. Heads up, here it comes. Which of the following films does not feature 3 men and a baby? The 3 Godfathers, The 3 Caballeros, Marked Men, or Oiseau Meto Couffin? Mark Men. Nope, this is the granddaddy of them all. A Western made in 1919. I'm afraid this will be a permanent mark on your score. Here's what you should have picked. Unlike the other choices, The Three Caballeros does not involve three men and a baby. Since it's a Disney animated feature, a better name might be Three Men and a Duck. All right, hit me.
Aloha, question number 9.
And I believe this one's called Toon Tunes. $2,000 says you don't know this one. Hey, you ever notice how they often use classical music in the background of cartoons? Well, which of these characters would most likely inspire a composer to create a score with a musical tempo prestissimo? Tigger, Cool Cat, Roadrunner, or Droopy? The musical direction prestissimo tells the musician to play a piece very, very quickly, which is exactly how the Roadrunner runs. You know, if Wile E. Coyote ever caught the Roadrunner, I wonder what he would taste like. Probably chicken. Okay, pick a category. Whoa! Look out! It's time for a three-way. Okay, this is simple, but hear me out anyway. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. If you buzz in when the correct member of the three-way is lit up, it's $1,000 in the bank. But be wary, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you buzz in and you're wrong. So, let's get going. Looks like our category for this one is Mis Amigos. Well, I figure they were all on Saturday Night Live at some point, and they made a movie together, so why the hell not ask a three-way about them? Chase, Martin, or Short? Okay, hand on your buzzer. Here's your three-way. Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore. Let's see how everyone did. Well, the word average comes to mind. Let's check out how your overall score looks. Okay, we're halfway home. Let's see how round 2 treats you. Every question in round 2 is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Category, please.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
This category is known as TM, and it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Let's see how you handle this one. Based on U.S. copyright laws, which of these could not have been copyrighted by the people who created them? The nude Vanessa Williams photos, Michael Jackson's Neverland fantasy home, a Michael Jordan spinning reverse dunk, or the Unabomber's manifesto? Well, you're toast. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. You can't copyright unscripted, choreographed work such as a move on a basketball court. Fortunately for Jordan, he doesn't have to worry about anybody else copying his body of work anytime soon. Okay, I need a category.
I'm getting a rating of 12. Over.
may I introduce Brooks Mothers? One right answer and $6,000 head your way. Okay, remember Albert Brooks's movie Mother? Well, if Albert Brooks decided to make a sequel called Brother starring his silly real-life brother, who would he cast in the role? Super Dave Osborne, Carrot Top, Mel Brooks, or that guy who plays Ernest? Albert Brooks related to Mel Brooks? Why would you think that? Bet you wish you'd pick this. Albert Brooks' brother is none other than Super Dave Osborne, that guy who wears that weird suit and does a bunch of things, all of which I forget. Something tells me as I get older and my mind starts to get mushy, my awareness of Super Dave's existence is going to be one of the first things to go. I need a category. Say hello to Ark. Who goes there? And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. Flex those fingers, 'cause here it comes. Suppose Noah had finished his ark early and built an archipelago to go with it. What could he and the animals have done? Taken the ark on an island cruise, parked the ark in a large boat garage, turned seawater into fresh water, or used the stars to guide them? An archipelago is a group of islands.
I'd like to welcome all you happy couples to the maiden voyage of the Love Ark.
All right, hit me. Open wide and get ready for praying to the infertility gods. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Okay, remember the contraceptive device Norplant? Well, if you planted a house plant where Norplant is implanted, what part of your body would you need to water each week? The back of your neck, the underside of your arm, the cheek of your butt, or down there? The contraceptive device Norplant was implanted on the underside of your upper arm. So that means you'd have to clean a little more rigorously during your weekly shower. Okay, pick a category.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Pucker up for the short and the plastic. Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. If you were watching a new show patterned after the Sonny and Cher show called the Sunni and Shia show, what would you expect to see? 2 Hindis welcoming special guests, 2 Scientologists wearing bell-bottoms, 2 Buddhists singing I Got You Babe, or 2 Muslims doing cheesy jokes? The Sunnites and Shiites make up the 2 divisions within the Muslim religion. Which just goes to show anybody can get their own TV show. And I'm talking about Sonny and Cher now. Category, please. You chose wisely, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is spokesperson or corporate fake-out. Hey, I'm gonna read off 7 product icons, and for each one you need to tell me, is it a real person or a made-up character? If it's a real person, then you'd hit the square button. If it's a made-up character, hit the circle. And to skip, hit the triangle button. Each correct answer will net you $1,000, but $1,000 off for each one you miss or any that you just don't get to. Okay, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Orville Redenbach, a real person or made-up character? Mrs. Paul. Sarah Lee. Ben and Jerry. Betty Crocker. Aunt Jemima. Last one, Duncan Hines. of 7 is very mediocre. Let's check out your new total. All right, there's a little scrap for you. Let's move on. Okay, I need a category.
Number 17.
Okay, give it up for my computer can beat up your computer. How does $2,000 sound? Think fast. Considering how Gateway 2000 computers are packaged, what might you expect your new Gateway 2000 to be able to do? Yield fruit, produce milk, fly in outer space, or revolve around the sun? Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. Gateway computers are packaged in boxes that are decorated with black spots like cows, but they don't produce milk. Yet. I need a category. Now serving. Dumpster full of nuts. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, it's time for Celebrity Trash. See if you can figure out what historical figures dumpster we're going through here. W.E.B. Du Bois, George Washington Carver, Booker T. Washington, or Marcus Garvey? No, that's the dumpster with all the gold records from the MGs. Should have picked this. George Washington Carver, born a slave in Missouri, became an agricultural chemist famed for his work with peanuts.
Hook up the peanut. Yes, the top hat and the monocle. The switch, Igor! Mr. Peanut, you're alive! Alive!
All right, hit me. The selection is this as good for you as it is for me? Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Whoa, I just read this really hot book. Here, take a look at this line. The horny, moist endosperm resists the steamy pressure until it builds to explosive force. What's the best title for this book? Geyser, shooting off steam. Balloons, pucker up and blow. Popcorn, all hot and buttered. Or volcano, coming to a head. The stuff that makes up a kernel of corn is called the endosperm. In popcorn, it's hard on the outside, moist on the inside, and when it gets hot, the endosperm explodes. You know those kernels that never pop? Those are the older, more experienced ones that have really good self-control. Okay, pick a category. Shake hands with. Dancing around political affairs. Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Let's rock. Oh no! The President and Mrs. Clinton have shown up at the same dance as Paula Jones and her husband. If the music calls for a Paul Jones, what might happen? The men will bid on who they dance with, they'll all drop their pants and dance naked, the couples will exchange partners, or everyone will join hands and swing. A Paul Jones dance, popular in the 19th century, called for the dancers to exchange partners. And on the day after a Paul Jones dance, it's tradition to send the couple you switched with a bouquet of Jennifer flowers. Category, please. Welcome to the Jack Attack.
Keep your eyes on the screen, and when you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget,
Remember the clue.
not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. What are you, little furry thing? I'm not gonna touch that one. I mean, I'm not gonna go into that one. Wait, never mind. Good luck.
You were all over this one! Amazing! Let's check out what it did to your score! That's the game! Player, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, player, and I don't say this to just everybody.
You don't know Jack!
Beautiful! Very nice work, people. Hey, Raul, what's up? Are we doing another one of these?
Hey, if you enjoyed that game, there's plenty more where that came from, babe. Just let me know if you want to play again.
Von den Deutsche Felden kommt. Obernastrom.
It's delicious.
Uber Nostrum tastes just like candy.
I mean, it's tasty.
I enjoy the freedom of Uber Nostrum.
It takes the pain away.
Obernastrom.
Uber Nostrum makes me feel fresh. Uber Nostrum improved my golf game.
I made $20,000.
I never knew love, and then I tried Uber Nostrum.
Obernastrom.
I haven't cried in weeks, I think.
You should take Uber Nostrum, just in case.
There's no downside.
It looks great. I look great.
I feel great now.
I feel good. Good.
Goodness.
Savory goodness.
Obernastrom.
This is gonna sound strange, but I feel like more like a woman.
I feel more like a woman.
Uber Nostrum changes lives.
Thank you, Uber Nostrum.
Thank God for...
Obernastrom.
Du müssen mehr Gutgefühlen mit
Obernastrom.
Does your house smell like ass? Find out what you can do tonight.
Trucks love dogs.
Hey, you guys, can I put on makeup and talk about boys with you?
Ew! Gross me at the door.
All the kids used to be mean to me at school because I eat paste and wet my chair. But now, I've got a My Little Doppelganger doll, and everybody loves me.
You're all gonna grow up to be drunken whores, so shove it where the sun don't shine or I'll poison your lip gloss.
You're just kidding. It's also good for my dumb brother. Hey, Biff, Mommy said I could go to the mall with you.
Who told you to take your head out of the toilet, you little freak?
You wear girls' underwear and rub your wee-wee.
Saddle up, Tex. We're going shopping. Yeah.
And it works really great on grown-ups.
Cindy, turn off the TV and go to bed.
I'll go to bed when I'm good and ready, you pathetic nobody.
Oh, I guess a few more minutes won't hurt.
My Little Doppelganger is my best friend. Mwah.
Keep your gross lips off me and do something about that canker sore, would ya?
My Little Doppelganger. Also available, My Little Split Personality and My Little Addiction.